Welcome to Global Online. In today's session, we will solve CLAT English Language Previous Year question with clear explanation. You will learn how to approach passage, understand the author's tone, identify key ideas, and answer questions accurately. Let's begin and strengthen your English skill for CLAT 2026. Students, our new CLAT 2026 batch started from 17th of November. Join the batch to get live classes, detailed notes and mock tests and expert guidance for complete English and overall CLAT preparation. Give your preparation a strong foundation with a global online. So we have a passage here. Education is not the amount of information that is put into your brain and runs riot there, undigested all your life. We must have life building, man making, character making, assimilation of ideas. If education were identical with information, the libraries are the sages in the world and the encyclopedias are the riches. Getting by heart the thought of author in a foreign language and stuffing your brain with them and talking some university degree, you consider yourself educated. Is this education? What is the goal of your education? Open your eyes and see what a piteous cry for food is rising in the land of Bharata. Proverbial for its food, will your education fulfill this want? We want that education by which character is formed, strength of a mind is increased, the intellect is expanded, and by which one can stand on one's own feet. What we need to study, independent of foreign control, different branches of knowledge that is our own, and with it, the English language and Western sciences. And Western science, we need a technical education that all else that will develop industries so that men instead of seeking for service may earn enough to provide for themselves and save against a rainy day. The end of all education, all training should be man making. The end of aim of all training are to make the man grow. The training by which the current expression of will are brought under control and become fruitful is called education. What our country now want are muscle of iron and nerves of steel, gigantic walls with nothing can resist, which can penetrate into mysteries and secret of universe and will accomplish their purpose in any fashion. Even if it mean going down to the bottom of ocean, meeting death face to face. There is only one method of attaining knowledge, is it by concentration. The very essence of education is concentration of a mind. From the lowest to the highest man, all have to use the same method to attain knowledge. The chemist who works in a laboratory concentrates an element to analyze them. Knowledge is acquired by a concentration. So we can summarize this passage as Swami Vivekananda redefines education as more than just memorizing information or earning a degree. He argues that true education is a man-making process that builds character, strengthens the mind, and expands the intellect, enabling self-reliance. For India's development, he advocates for an education system that includes indigenous knowledge alongside Western science, technical education, and the English language to foster industrial growth and eliminate poverty. He concludes by stating that the ultimate method for acquiring any knowledge, from chemistry to spirituality, is the concentration of the mind. So, now let's discuss some questions. According to the author, we need to study option A is given English language, option B technical education, option C Western science, and option D all of the above. So students, this question is asking for the specific field of study the author explicitly lists as a necessary. So the text states we need to study different branches of knowledge that is our own, and with it the English language and Western science we need technical education and all else that will develop industries. So option A, English language, this is correct, but it is not the only thing mentioned. So let's look for the option B, technical education. This is also correct, but again, it is not one part. In case of option C, Western science, this is also correct. Hence, all of the above will be correct option here since the passage explicitly lists A, B and C as the necessary components of the education we need. This is a right answer. Hence, option D will be the correct answer here. Let's move to the next question. According to the author, which among the following is the key to attain a knowledge? Options are given: university degree, library, concentration of mind, and option D, hard work and sport training. So this question is asking for the fundamental method to gaining knowledge as per the passage. So the final paragraph is dedicated to this. There is only one method of attaining knowledge. It is by concentration. The very essence of education is concentration of a mind. Hence, option A says university degree. It will be wrong. The author explicitly criticized this view, stating that a degree does not equate to true education. While in case of option B, library, it is also wrong. He uses libraries as an example to show that information alone is not a education. In case of option C, concentration of a mind is a correct option. This is the only one method and very essence he identifies. While in case of option D, hard work and sport training, this one is wrong. There is not any mention in this passage. The author focuses solely on the concentration. Hence, option C, concentration of mind, will be the correct answer here. Let's see next question. Which of the following words is related to the word assimilation? Options are given: integration, adjustment, acclimatization, and option D, all of the above. So guys, this question is a vocabulary question asking for synonym or a closely related concept to assimilation. The word is used in a context of life building, man making, character making, assimilation of ideas, implying a deep organic process of taking in and making something a part of oneself. So option A, integration, will be the correct answer here, because integration means combining one thing with another so they become whole, which is closely related to the assimilation. In case of option D, adjustment is correct. Assimilation involves adjusting or adapting new ideas. Acclimatization is also correct. This is a form of assimilation where one adjusts to the new environment or condition. In case of option D, all of the above, this will be correct. All three words describe process of incorporation, adaptation, and adjustment, making them all related to assimilation. Hence, option D, all of the above, will be the correct answer here. Next question is, education as described by the author means. Options are given: information, library, degrees, none of the above. So this question is asking for the author's own definition of a true education. The passage begins by rejecting common notions. Education is not the amount of information. And if education were identical with information, the libraries are the sages. It then provides a positive definition. We want that education by which character is formed, strength of a mind is increased, the intellect is expanded. So information, option A, is wrong. This is explicitly what education is not. In case of option B, library, it is also wrong. This is use of a metaphor for the mere information storage. Option C, degree, this is also wrong. The author scorns the idea that a degree is a goal of education. Hence, in case of option D, none of the above, this one is correct, since the author's true definition of education, that is character building, etc., is not listed in option A, B, or a C. So, option D will be the correct answer here. Next question is, as per the author, the aim of education should be option A, to help a person build his or her character. Option B, to help a person earn his or her livelihood. Option C, to help a person develop his or her intellect. And option D, all of the above. This question is asking for the goals or end of education as defined by the author. So the text states we want that education by which character is formed, strength of a mind is increased, the intellect is expanded, and by which one can stand on one's own feet. It is also says the end of all training is a man making. So we can look for the option to help a person build his or her character. This one is correct, as character is formed as a direct goal. Option B, to help a person earn his or her livelihood. This one is correct, as the aim to stand on one's own feet and develop industries so that men may earn enough implies self-reliance and livelihood. Option C, to help a person develop his or her intellect. This one is also correct as the intellect is expanded is a stated goal. Hence, option D, all of the above will be the correct answer here. All three options are explicitly mentioned as aim of education in the passage. Next question is, according to the author, the country wants, options are given, massive willpower, spirit of philanthropy, iron and steel industries, and all of the above. This question is asking for what the author says the country of Bharat specifically needs. So the passage declares what our country now wants are muscle of iron and nerves of steel, gigantic wills which nothing can resist. So the massive willpower, option A, is a correct. This is a direct paraphrase of a gigantic wills. Option B, spirit of philanthropy. This one is wrong. This is a noble sentiment, but it is not mentioned in the passage at what the country wants. Option C, iron and steel industries. This one is wrong. This is a literal misinterpretation of the metaphor muscles of iron and nerves of steel, which refer to mental and physical fortitude, not specific industries. Option D, all of the above. This one is wrong since only option A is correct. This option is incorrect. Hence, option A will be the answer here. So guys, that's all for today's English language PYQ session. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Global Online. And for more CLAT focused lessons, keep practicing, stay consistent. Thank you.